It's time for an Out and About with Jamie Grout Shortcast.
Shortcast, all right.
Shortcast. And with me here, a guy that never fails to make me laugh, the one and only Jeff Holshoe, who is a marketing guy at Advantage Credit Union. We're going to talk about scams. We only have about 5 to 7 minutes to talk about them, but there's a bunch out there, so let's go down the list real quick.
Sure. So we got the old, I'll pick one off the top of my head. Some of the new ones lately are the toll scam.
Scam?
Yep. So you get a text message that says, "Hey, Jamie, you drove through that toll. Remember back in Indiana or back in Florida or West Virginia, and we need you to pay that toll. So go ahead and click on this link, and we'll get you all paid up." So what they have you do is you click it, and it takes you to a website.
Supposed
website, and then they get your card information and steal your stuff that way. So.
I could see how that would be. About 3 years ago, I went to a thing in Chicago, and I had no idea about the tolls in the state of Illinois.
Aren't they fun? I'm from Illinois. So.
I got socked for like $250 from the state of Illinois.
Oh, wow.
And that was not, I mean, you could call it a scam from the state of Illinois, but it was legit.
Yeah.
So watch it. You've got to, I was informed that you've got to either get one of those passes or you've got to go to your, what do they call it, GPS, and find alternate routes if you want to avoid those things. So that's crazy.
I was back in Illinois back when I had to go drop coins in the slot once I was going to Northern Illinois University.
You know, I worked in Rockford.
That's right.
And then you had to drop coins in then. So, okay, we digress.
Yes, so
other scams.
There's one that has been popular lately. It's actually hit Newton, and that is the gas pump scam that had been happening where the scammers had been putting readers over top of where you stick your debit card in. And so that, we always encourage people that if there's tap to pay, if that's an option, that you should be using tap to pay at all those gas pumps. And if it doesn't have tap to pay, you have two choices. And the choices are go inside and pay or leave. So under no circumstances should anybody in this modern day and technology be sticking their debit card into a gas pump.
So you're suggesting if your financial institution does not have tap to pay on the credit card to get one that does.
Get one that does, see what they have for availability. If it's not an option, go inside and pay or leave and go get your gas somewhere else.
And another one that you had mentioned on the podcast was the romance scam.
Ah, yes, the good old romance scams. So that stuff happens where you develop a relationship with somebody online, and they start exchanging pleasantries, and eventually something tragic happens, and they're not able to make it home, or they've got a work thing that they're doing, and they just need a little bit of money until the next week or whatever. What they con you into doing is wiring them money or sending them money in some capacity, and then they just steal it from you.
Another one is... Grandma, I'm in jail. I need bail money. Come bail me out.
Yes, the classic grandkid scam. So that's been around for quite a while where people, again, kind of that same thing. Johnny's in trouble. Let's help him out or anything like that. Go to your financial institution, take out the money, put it in an envelope, send it to us, wire us the money, things like that. And what they do is they all focus, that one specifically likes to focus on panic and getting you to act as quick as possible to remedy the situation. But in any of those situations, if you just slow down and think, does this make sense? And if little Johnny is in an accident, well, maybe we should call Johnny's mom. Or, if it's grandma, well, then call your son or daughter and say, what's going on or whatever. But that would really help kind of avoid that stuff.
Well, one that I just found out about, and people don't use a lot of checks these days, but you were talking about check washing?
Yeah, so that does make a pop-up every once in a while. There was someone arrested in Jasper County for that recently where they were taking checks out of the mail when you put your little flag up to say that you're sending something out. And what they were doing was using a technology called washing where they remove the stuff that they don't want on there, and then they make the check payable to themselves or whatever their alias is on their ID, and then they go and they cash the check.
It's just crazy. It really is. It seems like technology is You know, when you think you have it down and you figure out these scammers and what they're doing, that you have them nailed and you figured it all out, they're one step ahead of you.
As soon as there's technology, there is going to be scammers. So I know one of the things that Zelle is actually making a big change right now, to where the reason that Zelle is making a big change and kind of moving a lot of people off of it is because I believe they were hit with a pretty big fine from not being able to offer enough security to their people that use that service, and so yeah, kind of one of those things that happens.
Okay. And I know the people at Advantage Credit Union are always available for financial advice too, right?
That's right.
All right. How can they contact you, Jeff?
So 641-792-5660. We are downtown on the square. www.acuiowa.org, serving Jasper County and 18 other counties in central Iowa.
18 other counties. They helped me out financially. They did. They helped me figure some things out, and they'll help you figure things out too at Advantage Credit Union. If you're worried about being scammed, you have any questions about it, give them a call. They'll let you know whether it is a scam or not. And if you're having some credit card debt, they'll help you figure that out too at Advantage Credit Union.
That's right.
Mr. Holshoe,
Thank you very much.
Always a pleasure.
All right.
That's going to wrap it up for this Shortcast with Out and About with Jamie Grout. Check out Out and About with Jamie Grout. The videos that are on there. It's also on the YouTube channel. And of course, all the podcasts available on Spotify. It's also on iHeart, Amazon Podcasts, and all the others. Thanks for joining us.